15 minutes time. I'll explain all functions, this delete related things, so that you see how you will become. Still some more deletion out will left out. That also I will clarify. Then this is about what delete is doing. Delete function is called what? Value based removal it is. Which based removal? Value based removal. Value based removal. What is the use of this function? This function is used for removing the first occurrence of specified element. First occurrence of which element? Specified value. What happens if the value is not there? If the specified value does not exist, in list, what happens? Then we get what error? Value error. Right. This is important. No. Error based questioning is important. Okay. Now students, immediately you will be going for one more kind of question I want to ask you. Answer my question. These are the very important questions, MCQs based questions. Dot remove of 10. What is the first one you see? What is the symbolic notation? First one, list. What is the answer? Empty list, na? Empty list. Removing which value? Is it to answer or error? What is that error name? Very good. Next, one more question. List of dot what? Remove of what? 10. What is an answer? Very good. What is this is called? Empty list dot remove of 10. Value error. These are important. This type of questions you will get it. So here, value error. See that? So here I'm going to take care. Here I'm going to come to this place. Here I'm going to take it. Okay, students, this is about which function? Remove function. Now the question in the interview point of view is what? How do you remove duplicate elements? Now I'm going to take it. Last week I'm writing. You don't worry about it. Which I will tell you in the further. Now I want to remove what? All duplicate elements. First I will tell you, remove all the duplicate elements. That means I can remove all the duplicate elements. 10, 10, 10, 3 times 10 is there now. One element I will keep it. Rest of the 10s I will remove. It's called removing duplicate elements now. So that means unique elements I want to maintain. There are two procedures are there. One is called what? S is equal to convert into which type? Set type. Direct procedure. Print of what here? Yes. Print of yes. And set never maintains insertion order. And I'm getting unique elements or not. One more procedure I will tell you. There is a code based procedure. To test your intelligence. Now I'm going to take it. Something like QL is equal to or unique elements is equal to or some KVR is equal to, I'll take one empty list. One empty list I'm taking. I'm taking for value in LST I'm taking. And you don't worry about it, students. I am going to explain this. For value not in LS, for not value element is not in KVR, and KVR dot depend of value I am writing. Say this now. Print of what? KVR you printed. What are the elements I got it? Unique elements. Got it or not? It is a system based question. You will come across as a written test. This I will explain to you in the loops. Understand, students? Well, all the things I will explain. Will make you diamond in my class. Okay? That's why don't getting excitement. And I will move to the further. So here, coming to my point, I am going to enter into the next function. What is my next function here? Here, what is your doubt? How to remove an element, you got it. How to remove multiple elements, we are going to see. This is a pending. I said how to remove the duplicate elements are done. But you have seen it, which I'll explain once again to you, because set is also not covered for you. How to count the duplicate elements also I will tell you, because in the function name called what? Count is there. Count is there. That also I will count it. That also I will count. And how do you get it? What elements here? Unique elements also there. Other than these elements are nothing but what? LN of what? AVR is called what? How many unique elements? 5. Earlier, how many elements are there? So many elements are there. I got it. LN of what you take it? LST, which is 7 elements are there or not? And is it called counting unique elements? This you will do very easily when I come to loops, conditional statements and all those things. Okay. Right now, don't worry about it. Let me move to the further. One more kind of function I want to take it. This is called which function, students? Value based removal. Value based removal we can call. Now I'm going to take one more type of function. What is my next function, students? Pop function I am going to take up. Pop function I am going to take up. So here pop function I am going to take. Carefully try to understand. Now coming to this point here. Suppose my requirement is this is my list of students. This is my list here. Print of LST. Print of LST and a type of LST, and you know already ID of what? LST. This is my data. I want to remove this 10. I want to remove this 10. Whichever 10 you want, you can remove it. Because my sir already said index management, my dear students. Index management, you know, na? So 10 and next 20 and next 10 and 30 and then 40 and then what? 10 and then what? 50. See ma, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to remove what? And this is called minus 7, minus 6, minus 5, minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1. You know this or not? Yes. Today, I want to remove whichever element you like it based on index. Based on index. Tell me LST dot pop of what is the value I want to remove? Second 10 I want to remove. Second 10 index is what? If you want to remove based on value, you can remove. If you want to based on index also, you can remove. So for example, I can call you either on your name I can call you on your roll number also I can call. Correct or not? So I am passing here called what? 2 I am passing. When I pass 2, second based element will be removed. Or otherwise, LST dot pop of what, students? Minus 5 also I can write it. How many ways are there to remove an element so far? 2 ways. One is value based removal, index based removal. Value based removal is done by what? Remove function. Index based removal is done by what? Pop of index. Okay. So coming to the point back, I will apply here LST dot, tell me students, LST dot pop of what? 2. What is removed? 10. Which is index is passing, that is removed. And print the data, my dear students. Is the second between 10, 20 and 31, 10 is there removed or not? Now, coming to the point back. So, I want to remove second 10. Ashrita, is your doubt is done or not, ma? And Lalasa doubt also done. Lalasa doubt also done. How we use, can we use index in remove? Are we using indexing or not? Can I remove the second element 10 or not? Right. So, both of them need to respond. Is both of them cleared? You asked a doubt, I responded. You need to respond whether it is clear or not. Lalasa said, thank you, sir. Okay, ma. Most welcome. Right. Ashrita also, yes, sir, thank you. Right, good. See, girls, see how they are answering. Like that. Boys also need to answer. Are you following? Ask a doubt, but it should be genuine and you don't excite. I'll explain. Okay. Because if you ask a doubt, I'll react on it. Because I have to, my curiosity is what? I want to clarify your doubt. But I am going to explain in my further explanation because it's time waste. Okay, now I'll explain everything. No doubts at all for you. Okay, let me go for it. Coming to the point of it, Krishna Priya is asking one danger doubt. What is the danger doubt? Sir, I want to get it back again. Suppose if I delete a contact from my mobile, Will you get it again? Come on. No. In picture, if you remove, it will go to where recently deleted. There you can restore. This is not a picture now. This is called what? Value. Even I am going to tell in the class that concept also. Which concept? Image restoring concept also I am going to tell. Where you have a doubt. Because you are asking, I am going to enter into my subject like anything. In my 6 p.m., when you go to files, there is a topic called what? There is a topic called image copy. There is a concept called image copy. In my PyCharm, I used to do that. So, coming to the point of it, they will explain students. So, you are asking, I am entering into that area. So, go to this place. Of course, online students can see me also what image I restored it. So I restored my photo, I deleted my photo and I will restore it. This is my photo. Online students. So this image I can remove and I can restore it also. Where it is restored? Wherever it is restored, I can restore it. For that I will tell you the technique. Anjaneyulu? So Anjaneyulu is saying, commenting on my picture, nice picture. You see, you like my subject, you don't like my pic, okay? So Anjaneyulu, whenever you want to see me, you can go to the Google and then say what? Here are images you see. So you'll be getting in Google also here. Okay now? Google also you see, you will get my images. Okay, right. So let us come back. Students, you are so active when I go for other than subject. All smiling faces. When I'm entering list functions, like that you are sitting. Yeah. Yeah. Come to the point. Come to the point. Now, see, when you morning, I came to the class in rain also to teach to the subject, and you are commenting on my subject, on my pics. Okay. Thank you, students, for your compliments. Let us start. Students, please come to the example. Let me come to my example. List of this, LST of this. Now I'm saying here, LST dot pop of which one I want to remove. I want to remove already. This is my recent data. One more 10. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 I can pass. Minus 1, minus 2 also I can pass it. Minus 1, minus 2 also I can pass it. Am I getting that another 10 is gone or not? Yes. Students, I'll pass it. Some index, I'll pass it. 20 I'm passing. 20 I'm passing. What would be the answer? A, B, C, D answer. Last element removed. Last element removed. And index error will come. Index error will come. Type error will come. Syntax error will come. Quickly. Which element will be removed? Come on. Last element. Good. Who said this? Good. Good students. Who said? You said. You're adjusting your hair, huh? Huh? Who said? Good. Correct. Who said that? Correct, students. Somebody said last element. Really correct. Girls, which element? Last element. Wrong answer. Wrong answer, that is. Wrong answer. Error is what? Index error. Index error, that is called. So you are mentioning the index. So index error. Actually, boys also said, but they are saying he is a very danger. He will say something to us. Students, see, I want to make you perfect in all round. That is my intention. Which error, ma'am? Index error. Index error. Are you getting it? Well, now I'm writing one more question. Dot pop of 0. Dot pop of 0. What is the answer? What is this, ma'am? What is this? Empty. Empty means no value at all. How can you expect 0 index? How can you expect 0 index? Come on. Which error? Index error. Index error. Who said value error? Already I found value error. After saying like this, nothing will come. Already word is out. So what is an answer? Index error. Index error. Pop, if I say remove, which error? Value error. This is what you have to remove. One more thing. Listed dot pop of what? 2. What is an answer? Index error. What is this list is called? Yes, good. What is an answer now? Index error. Okay, students, index error. So I will take up this data. I'll take up this data. Now I'm going to take up. So here, students, I'm writing example. First, I'll write all the possibilities of that. So here I'm writing examples. You see, here I wrote it. This is my data here. Good. And LST of these two, got it. This is my data. And LST of -2, LST of -2, and this is the 1. And see that address is same. Why address is same? Because list is what? Come on. List is what? Mutable. Mutable. That's why same address will be coming. This is also last lines in the example part are very important. This is about which function? Pop function. Syntax please. Syntax please. Come on. List obj dot pop of index. Here I am writing this function is used for removing an element from list object based on index. So I'm going to write it here. Index can be what? Either positive or negative. I'm writing here, if we enter which index? Invalid index, then we get, come on students, which error ma'am? Index error. Clear? Right. This is called which based removal? Index based removal. Earlier one is called which removal? Value based removal. We can remove the elements in how many ways? 2 ways. One is based on value based, one more is based on index based. 2 ways are there to remove. Next, one more way I'm going to talk about it. What is that next? Pop off. There is no parameter mentioned, only pop off. See students, syntax I'll write it. See syntax. What is this now? LST dot list obj dot, what is this now? Pop off. Here, when you come to this explanation, here, list is this. This is my data. Print the data here. I want to remove an element. Which is available in the last always. So, of course, if you feel that that requirement is needed, you take it. Otherwise, you go for either remove off or pop off index. So the LST dot pop off, if you say, it always removes the last element. What is the last element? 50. So it is removing the last. Actually, it is coming from the operations called stack operations are there. In our data structures, there is a concept called stack. Stack means immediately will get it in your mind, LIFO. Full forms don't tell. Last in, first out is your answer. You are ready to tell. That answer, I don't like it. Where it is used in real time, you say, then that is most useful. Any expression, if you take it, that is converted into either in infix or postfix. Infix, prefix, postfix. There are 3 expressions are there in computer science. If I write down A plus B, it won't evaluate A plus B by your processor students. It will be converted into either plus AB, that is a prefix, or AB plus. This is called a prefix, this is called postfix. This conversion will be done in one of the data structure used internally called stack. Stack's concept is for that it came. It's not only that. When you enter into the functions for recursive function calls evaluation, first we will use what? Stack memory management. That is a DSA related concept. That is my research subject in my PhD. Okay, that part you don't worry. LST.pop, it removes which elements, mom? It removes which element? Last element is removing. You print the data once again, last element was removed or not? Yes. At which address? Same address. Again you say lst.pop, mom. Again last element is only removed. Again print the data, students. Again you say pop, 40 removed. Again you say this is the data. I'll go on calling pop and all those things. Print the data. Again you pop it. Again you print the data. Again you print it. Again you pop it. And now what is this? Empty. Now I'm asking the question. Answer my question. What is my question? Option A, index error. Option B, value error. Option C, no output. No output. And option D equal to what? Syntax error. Quickly. Good. What is that error? Come on. When I say good, why are you not getting much happy? Value error. Good. Who said value error? Others. Girls, who said value error? Right. That is wrong answer. Wrong answer. That is what is error? Because already you have seen pop is a flavor of what? Index based removal. Pop is a function removing based on index based flavor it is removing. So it looks for some index inside. Is it having any index? No. Of course, nothing is difficult from your side. But be careful about it. Think about it. Which error is coming? When I call remove on empty list, what error? Value error. When I call pop on empty list, what error? That is the difference. Okay. List of what? Pop off, I'm saying. What error? Index error. Index error. Did you understand this, ma? Right. I will carry out this. I'll carry this example. Here I am writing. I'll write this first of all. Example, I say here examples. So I'm going to take up here, still not completing. Removal is not completing. Still there are something else I will discuss. So here data is available and pop of this value is available here and LST of this data and pop of this value got it and here value is available and last element 40 removed, 40 removed and next is called another element and another element is removed here. Now this is my data, remaining data and pop of that element and the remaining elements are printed here and last element also gone, last but one element here printing this data and element is here. Now coming to the Satya, doubt Satya is coming. These are all excitement people. So here I'll go to this place. How to remove all elements is coming. So coming to this place here, lst.pop off. Here we are going to take it. Now this is the one. What is error, ma? Index error. See the answer now. Are you understanding the pop concept here? Yes. So what is the use of this pop? This function is used for removing last element. Last element of list always. Now I'm going to take up this function. When we call this function on empty list, then we get which error, mount? Index error. Are you able to follow now? Index error. This is about the example part. Next I'm entering into one more kind of thing. One more function I'm going to get it. One more kind of function. What is the next function here? Del. Before the del, I will speak about the sixth one. I will speak about it. Sixth function I'm going to enter into this. Are you able to follow me? Right. Sixth function I'm going to enter. What is the meaning itself says? See that meaning. What is the syntax here? list obj dot clear off. Clear off. Even a small kid can understand. Clearing means what? Removing all the elements. Removing all the elements. That is what is called a Satya doubt. How to delete entire list? Maybe this is having two things. One is called what? Removing elements plus removing all the complete object. There are two things are there. Two things I will explain. Two things I'll explain. But they have to give me a time clear function. He was asked at 7:58. My timing is coming at 8 o'clock. That excitement only I'm saying stop it. Now, coming to this place, here I'm going to come to this. LST is equal to, this is my data. This is my data here. Now I want to do what? All the elements I want to remove. All the elements I want to remove. LEN of LST is what here? 7. LST dot what I am saying? Clear off. Clear off. Now print that LST here, which is empty. No data present, but list is there. All elements has gone, but still structure is there. I can append my data to that. I can insert my data there. I can append my data. Are you following? How do you append the data? LST dot append of what? 10. Print of LST again. The 10 is coming. So, clear function is used for what purpose? Clear function is used for what purpose? To remove all the elements. So, I'm writing here. Example I'm writing. These are all very, very important things. Now, I'm going to see this now. Coming to this area. Here I'm writing LEN of LST, length of that. I'm removing all the elements here. I'm removing all the elements here. It's done. Now go to the place. Now I'm mentioning this. This function is used for removing all the elements of what? All the elements of list. Right? So gives finally what list? Gives finally which list? Empty list. So next I want to tell you an important wording here. Look at. So students, when I call this list, this is my list, and I said this, you said like cleared. And print this now. I'm calling next LST dot clear I'm going to take up. Again I'm calling. Which list it is? Empty list. I'm calling this list clear on empty list. Very frequently asked question. What will be the output? I'm giving value error. I'm giving B. B is called no output will come. No output will come. The C is called what you know? Index error. D is called syntax error. Come on. Which error? Index error. Wrong answer. Come on. No output. Why? Because so many people are saying they already tested. Those people already executed. Those people whoever said they already executed. And this is no output will come. It is perfectly right. Because nothing is too clear. But they will ask this question. No output came. But this question will come like how it is coming, you know. Print off like this it will come. Print off LST dot cleared. No output is correct. But here you will get the word called what? None. N-O-N-E. None is a value of which data type? None is a value of which data type? In our class, my dear students, I am talking about data types. In the data types, there is the last one is none type data type. None type is a class of what? None value. None is a value and none type is its a class. So here, this you need to remember both of them. Is it clear? So whenever I call this now, you will be getting either no output or you will get what? None as a result. So here I will write down, when we call this function on what? Empty list, then we get space as result, space or what? None as result. Because these are all very important in MCQs based questions. So here I am writing specially this is an empty list. Here what is the result? Space. Space as what? Result. Or I will write it here for your notes purpose. I am writing like this. This is an answer like this. And one more thing I am going to say, students. Here I am going to write it. Like this I am going to write it. Pop off. Sorry. Clear off. Clear off. This is a question which is coming. What is the answer, students? None. One more question I will ask you. List of what here? Not what? Clear off. Also empty list or not? This is also an empty list. None. Are you following? Right. This is the one. We got the answer. None here. And this is the one. Again, none here. Well, students. Okay. This is about which function? Clear function. Now I am going to have it. How many ways are there to remove my data? 3 ways. One is remove of value based. 4 ways actually. Remove of what? Value based. Pop of what? Index based. Pop of last element based. And what? Clear of all the elements. Okay. Look at. I'm going to show you one small thing here. LST is equal to 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. So coming to the point of it, here I'm going to get it. LST dot remove. I'm showing very clearly. I'm going to next environment. Remove of that. Again I will print a LST. See that 10 is gone. 20 I'm writing. 20 I'm writing. I'm writing LST here. 30 is there. 30 again I'm writing. 30 also gone. LST is containing list. Empty. So when I use remove, finally it leads to what? So that empty list I can append the data also. You already seen it. This is related to even after removing, elements are getting removed. Still that structure is there in the memory. Correct or not? Yes. Coming to one more area, students. LST dot what I am writing? Index of what? 0. Sorry. Pop of 0. Pop of 0, which is removed. Print the LST here. Pop of what again? Again you say 0 only. Pop of what again? 0. What is the 0th element here? 20. Again removed. Again removed. Again you print it. What is the pop of 0 again? 30. Right? What is this now? So pop function also, index based also, removing element based on index, finally leads to what? Well, next last and final, this is the one, pop off. You say, again pop off, 20, again pop off. Now you print the LST. It is also leading to what? Empty list. Getting or not? Last and final, LST off, print this now. Here you print it. LST dot what? Clear off. It is also going to remove everything. Print LST, it is also leaving to empty. So whatever we discuss the remove functions, all of them are removing and finally leads to what? Empty list. But now I want to go for, these are all removing what? One element only removing. So what I need? I need to remove multiple elements. I need to remove single element. I need to remove multiple elements. Plus I need to remove the complete object itself. Memory itself I want to release. That is called a del operator. What is an operator called? Del operator I want to tell you. Del operator. Very, very, very important. So, coming to the point back, I am writing here some special point I am writing. Note I am writing. Which operator I am discussing now? Del operator. So, del operator. See students, del operator. Here I will write syntax number 1. Syntax number 1. Del is an operator you can apply on any object, not only on this now. Any object you can apply. Which object, sir? I will tell you. Look at del, various cases I am saying. Del, I am saying that what? Iterable object or mutable object. Mutable object. Mutable object, immutable object, no, mutable object. Immutable object never allows us to do any modifications inside. Mutable object on what? Index. Index. That is number 1. Next is called another syntax. I will write what? Del mutable object. Mutable object of what? Begin colon what? End colon what? Step. I can write it. You can remove multiple elements also with this index based as well as what? Slice based. But not random elements to be removed. If you want to go for random elements, I will go to the coding only. I'll need to write the coding. Shall I write it now? Syntax number 3. Syntax number 3. It removes the physical object itself. It removes what? Any object. Mutable slash what? Immutable object. Complete object you can remove. This is, I can write it. So how do you apply that? Let us take this data. Take this data. Take this data like this. This is my data. Print of this LST. Now I want to say del LST of this 10 I want to remove. What is the index? Come on. 2. Removed. Print the LST here. What is happening? Between 20 and 30, 10 is removed or not? I want to remove 40. Or I want to remove this 50. 10. Minus 1, minus 2 I can say. Minus 1, minus 2 I can say. Minus 2. What is happening? Minus 2. That is gone. And print that LST here. That's gone. I want to remove 10, 20, 50. Or I want to remove this 20, 30, 40. I want to remove 20, 30, 40. Del LST of what? 1 colon what? 1, 2, 3, 4 I will write it. 1 colon 4. Yes, gone. It is removing like this. You may get a doubt. Sir, I want to remove random elements. I need to write a code for that. Are you following me? If I want to remove your own random elements, first element, last element, middle element, some zigzag index based element, I'll write a code for that. Understand that? Fine. So this is about a concept of like that. Now I want to go for last and final. To remove the object completely, I want to remove. I'll say what? Del of LST. Completely LST. This is called index based deletion. This is called slice based deletion. Complete object I am removing. Yes, it gone. If you print that object, you'll get name error. Name error means what? That object itself is not there. Physical existence is not there. The moment when you call del LST, whose memory space collected by what? Garbage collector. Del LST, you are getting which error? Name error. That indicates that LST was not there at all. So this del of LST removes which object? Physical object. Data removed plus physical object also removed. Go to once again, S is equal to what? Python, which is called which type, students? S comma type of S. Which type it is? str. Str is a mutable, immutable? Immutable I said. I already said S of 0 is equal to J I am writing, Jython. We got an error or not? And today we are doing del of what? S of 0. You are getting an error. Str object does not support what? Because str belongs to what object? Immutable object. Yeah, del of what? S of 0 colon 3. Also not possible. Del of S, perfectly possible. Total object remove. Okay, remove total object. But individual elements not possible to remove. Print of this S you say, you will be getting name error again. Are you following me? Well, so come to students. This is called, I think you are understanding about this answer. So here I will take up example more. Example. So in this, I hope clear about it. In this case, this is my list data. This is my list data. This is called what here? Index based removal. Index based removal. And what is the next is called? Again, index based removal. I'm giving a clear cut notes for you. And next is the remaining data is available. Here I am writing. What it is now? Slice based removal. Slice based removal. So coming to this place, here I am writing. Here I am writing. You're able to follow now? Yes. So here I am writing del of S. You got which error? name error, name error. It is not there. So coming to the point of it, here I'm going to take up. This is completely removed. One more immutable object I'm taking. Here S is what object? Here S is what object? Immutable object. I'm trying to remove the data with this modification I'm trying to do. You got an error and you got an error again here. Del of not possible. Got an error here. So this is an error. And this is also an error here. And this is also an error here. This is also an error. So done. Del of S possible. Here I'm writing this data. Okay. Are you able to follow this now? Yes. So this is related to del and that person doubt who's asked that doubt. I think how to delete an entire list. You understood this now. So that can be elements you can do, or you can do like this also. So Pratik Gupta is asking this doubt. Why the doubt, Gupta? So is it possible or not? 124:2 possible or not? 100% possible. That indicates you did not practice indexing and slicing. That is what I am understanding from your answer. Please practice. If you put the type of doubts, I'm completely getting doubt about you. What is this now? 1:4:2. 1:4:2. What is an answer now? First, what is the answer? We will get it. 1, 2, 3. You will get it or not? 1, 2, 3 means what is an answer? First is what is removed? 1. 1 plus 2 step is called what? 3. What is an answer removed? 1. This is 0. 1. 2 will not be removed. What is next? 30. This is removed. See this now. Print of the LST. Removed or not? Why the doubt? Why the doubt? Pratik Gupta. So my dear student, please practice it. Don't excite. Practice first. So go for what? Del operator is completed. Clear or not clear? Yes. This is related to what? Delete. So if we come to my concept here, if we come to this concept, these things, some of them counting unique values and all those things will come out. Now remove element is done. Removing multiple elements, it is done. Today we have done it with what? Indexing, slicing. Removing random elements, that is once again I'll write the coding in the class. And counting duplicates, I shown you after converting into unique elements, I applied what function? Unique function I applied. That is len function I applied. And almost this is done. And once again, this will be coming into the programming level also. Coming to next part is called what? Copy. This is a very, very important. Tell me, what is the use of copy? Quickly. You know answer. I know you know answer, but you are not telling. Because you say something like that. You are having your own fear. So come on, here no internal marks. Anything you can speak. No internal marks. Open. Say, what is the use of copy? You did not copy any time. Copied or not? What is the use of copy? To copy the elements into, Laksha is saying, to copy the elements into another list. Good. Anjaneli is saying, copy the list of elements. Okay. It is used to copy in the list. Rajwal is saying. On offline students not saying anything. You have your own tension. You will say something, why unnecessary all these games. Come on. What is the use of copy? To copy the elements of one list into another list. That is called what? Copy. Correct? Not saying. You are not saying. Something you will say. That is what everybody will say. But as a professional, you should not say that. You have to say what? Different you have to say. That is what I am explaining in the class. By seeing that, if I give an additional sheet for you, you will fill up complete additional sheet. But when you go to the copy, in real world, there are two types of copy techniques are there. Here I am going to talk about one important thing here. One important thing here. What is that? Copy techniques. copy techniques in Python. Not only in Python, Java also it is available. Java is also available and something like this. So my dear student Laksha, can we copy paste the same list only? So that is all out of order kind of things. So don't go out of order. Come to the point of copy techniques. Let me talk about the copy techniques in Python. After that, I'll go to what back? This concept I'll go. Let us start here. Copy techniques. In Python programming, all the students in online, careful. In Python programming, we have two types of copy techniques. They are number one, shallow copy. Spell out shallow copy. Number two is called what? Deep copy. Spell out how many copy techniques are there? Two techniques. What is the number one? Shallow copy, deep copy. Right. What is shallow copy? What is a deep copy? I want to explain. So, in your exam, you have done shallow copy or deep copy? You don't know. Now you are getting it. So, two types of copy techniques we are getting. One is a shallow copy, one is a deep copy. I want to tell you the properties, examples, and everything I want to tell you. Look at students. Here, what do you mean by shallow copy? When do you say the copy technique is a shallow copy? I want to write the properties and examples followed by. And here, the properties of shallow copy are writing here. The properties of shallow copy are number one is if you want to copy something, two sources required or not? One source and one destination is required. One source is required, one destination is required. So the initial content of, I'll explain the coding also, students. The initial content of both the list objects are same. Initial content of both the list objects are what? Same. Initial content of both the list objects is same, not or is same. I'll show the logic for you. Next, both the list objects, not only list object, students. Generally, I will talk about it. Initial content of both the objects is same. Both the objects, memory address is same. Sorry, different. Is what? Different. Both the objects' memory addresses are different. How do you find the address? ID of. Next, when I'm having two different IDs, see for example, LST1 is equal to, data is called 10 and RS. This is my data. I copied it. LST2 is equal to what is coming in the beginning, RS is coming. This address is going to be something XXX123. This address is going to be called what? YYY234. This is called 234. Whatever changes I do in this LST1, it will not come to LST2. Whatever changes I do in LST2, it will not go to where? LST1. Means modifications are isolated. Modifications are independent. Independent modification means what? Whatever changes I do on one list, not reflected to what? Another list. That means modifications are independent. So that I'm going to write it. What is that now? Modifications are what? Independent. Now I'm writing modifications are independent. In the bracket, I'm writing whatever the changes we do on one list, on one object, whatever the changes we do on one object, reflected to what? Whatever changes independent, whatever changes we do on one object, those changes those changes are not reflected to another object. Not reflected. I'll show the example immediately. Those changes will not be reflected immediately. Or if you want, I can write in the next line. Those changes will not be reflected immediately. So this is comes under which concept, ma'am? Modifications are independent. Students, to implement shallow copy property, shallow copy technique, to implement shallow copy mechanism, we use copy function. Which function we use? Wherever you come across copy function in Python, 99.99% of the times, it is always what copy? Shallow copy. Tomorrow, if I go to an interview, what is the copy function? You just tell one line. It is used to implement a shallow copy, that's all. Compulsory interviewer will ask what? What is shallow copy? You don't tell what is shallow copy. How to manage the interviewer is also one art. You don't tell everything. What is the use of copy? It is used to implement shallow copy. He will definitely ask what is shallow copy. You tell the properties. Along with that, you still tell there is one more technique called deep copy also. What interviewer will ask immediately? Again, you will tell deep copy property. That is the way you can take the interviewer in your track. Otherwise, he will take in his track. This will happen when you know subject. When you don't know subject, you don't have any track. Track is not there, vehicle is not there, completely you are in other track. That is called no track at all. So that is what I am saying. Subject is a fashion. Subject remembering is an art. Do well and do this. Come to syntax I am writing. See students, syntax I am writing. Students, I am writing object 1 is equal to that to which objects are possible to copy? Mutable objects are possible to copy. Immutable objects are not possible to copy. Mutable objects are possible to copy. Why? Cloning is possible only for what? Mutable. Not possible to do what? Immutable object. For example, your ATM card. Somebody is cloning. Is it doing wrong things or not? If somebody cloned, is mismanipulation taking place or not? But as far as Python is concerned, it is cloning. Cloning is nothing but copying. What cloning? Shallow cloning. So let me go for that. I'm not writing. Simply I will write it what? Object. This I'll write object 2 dot, or I will write it. List obj 2 is equal to, here I will write it. List obj 1 dot, what I'm writing? Copy of. Let me go for the example, students. Examples I'm going to take up. Examples you see, there I will show you, then I will go for that. Go to this place, here I'm going to take up. LST1 is equal to 10 comma RS. Int of what I'm taking? LST1 comma ID of LST1, I'm taking that. Now you go for what? Shallow copy. How do you do it? LST2 is equal to LST1 dot copy of. What copy this is, students? Which copy, students? Shallow copy. Very, very important, ma. And print that now. Which one I need to print? 2 I need to write. 2 I will write it. ID of LST2 I will write it. So I got the 10. Same content is coming or not? Memory address is different or not? Read out the points. Initial content of both the objects are same. And both the objects' memory address is what? Different. Is it containing different memory address or not? Yes. Now I want to do what? Changes I am doing. Modifications are independent, I said. Whatever the changes we do on one object, those changes are not reflected to what? Another object. Come on, students. LST1 dot append of what? I will write Python here. I'll write Python here. LST1 is done. LST2 dot what? Insert of what? 0 comma Netherlands I am writing. Netherlands. In LST1 I appended the data. In LST2 I was inserted the data. Are you following, students? Now print that LST1, students. See that Python was added in the last and into this LST2, Netherlands was added in the beginning. Are they same content after modification? No. Beginning they are same. Later they are having independent modifications. This is an example of what? Shallow copy. Shallow copy. And this is a very important, very regularly asking. In the further when I go to the NumPy and Pandas, view based copy also I'll tell you. View based copy. View based copy. That I will explain separately for you. At present, these are the varieties of copy techniques. There is a copy module is also there. There also I'll explain varieties of copy. This is clear? So, coming to the point of it, this is the one. Now I want to go for what copy next? Deep copy I want to go for it. Deep copy. What are the properties of deep copy? Now I'm going to take up here. I will take up this. See students. The properties of deep copy are same. Initial content of both the objects are same. Both the objects contains what address? Same address will be there. That means same address in the sense you see students, LST1 is equal to having the data called 100 and RS. And this is my data. Having some address called what? Address is called XXX123. When I go for applying deep copy, LST2 separate memory space is not created students. LST2 does not get a separate space. LST2 itself is pointing to whom? Same memory address. Both of them are pointing to one memory space only. That is called which one? Deep copy. So deep copy creates how many memory spaces? One memory space. Multiple objects are pointing. All objects will contain what address? Same address. Like all 140 crores of Indians are pointing to one string data called India. Is 140 times India is going to create the memory space? No. One time only created, all of them will point to that. Now students, now I'm going to do it. To implement the deep copy, we use assignment operator. Assignment operator symbol is called this one. You know now students, in our mathematics also, A is equal to 10. This symbol called what, ma? Assignment operator. 10 is stored in where? A. B is equal to what? 20. C is equal to A plus B. These are all called expression and value we are keeping in left sides or not? We use assignment operator. Sir, what is the syntax here? Syntax is, see students, list obj2 is equal to list obj1. List obj assignment operator only. See ma, list obj2 is equal to list obj1. This is called what operator I am using? Assignment operator I am using. Are you following me? Yes. Go for that example I want to cover. Go to the example, same thing you take it. LST1 done here. Coming to the point back, here I am going to take up. Here deep copy, memory addresses are same. Modifications are what? Dependent I said. Address is same. Modifications are dependent. Whatever the changes we do on one object, those changes are reflected to what? Another object, because both of them are pointing at which address? Yes. To implement which copy? Deep copy, we use what operator? Assignment operator. This one. Go to the example. See students, this is a LST1. LST2 is equal to LST1. I'm writing what here? Deep copy. I'm taking deep copy here. Very, very simple. Deep copy. See students, execute this now. LST2, I will take it. See students, what address is there, mom? Same address. What content is there, mom? Same address. Initial content is same. Memory addresses are same. Now I'm doing the changes, students. Changes I am doing. Append. To whom I am appending? LST1. Okay. Appended. Both of them, into both of them. LST1 you print it. LST2 also you print it. Same. Yes or no? One more thing you do it. Insert of what? Inserting will be done with what? 2. In list 2. Print the LST1. LST1 you print it. See that NL is there. LST2 you print it. NL is there. Is the modifications are reflected to each other or not? Yes. This is called which copy? Yes. How many copy techniques in Python? 2 copy techniques. One is what? Shallow copy. One more is deep copy. Good. So here this is a technique. Here I'll ask one wonderful question. Shall I ask that? Will you answer correctly? That we don't know. We'll answer. But what answer? That is doubtful. That is doubtful. Okay. Anyhow, is my concept is clear? Once the concept is over, we have to take about the mind storming questions. Something like delightful questions you need to get it. Clear up? So I will post to you what is this? Copy techniques. Copy techniques. While I am discussing this type of things, you'll get some additional topics will come, students. Copy techniques. Very useful. Very useful. So I'm going to keep it. Copy techniques. I'm going to save it. I'll send you separately. Okay, come to my topic here. Predefined functions. Tell me now. This function is used for, tell me students, this function is used for copying the content of, already you said, content of one list object into another list object in the bracket called which copy? Shallow copy. How can I say it is a shallow copy, student? Because I am using which function? Copy of. Wherever a copy of is coming, that is called which function? Shallow copy. And లేపండి ఆయన నిద్రపోతున్నాడు. లేపండి. ఎందుకు ఆయన నిద్రపోతావు? నైట్ అంతా ఏం చేస్తావు? వాట్ ఇస్ ద shallow copy? నీకు అసలు ఏం అర్థం అవట్లే. లైఫ్ అంటే ఏంటో. నిల్చోబో బ్యాక్ నిల్చో. హాఫ్ అన్ అవర్ ఆన్వర్డ్ స్లీపింగ్. పేరెంట్స్ ఏమనుకుంటారు? నువ్వు చించి పడేస్తున్నావు అనుకుంటారు వాళ్ళు. నువ్వు చేసే పని ఏంటి ఇక్కడ? అది ఉండాలి. తెలుగు స్టూడెంట్, తెలుగే కదా, హిందీ స్టూడెంట్స్ కూడా వస్తారు, ఎట్లుంటారు వాళ్ళు? Something must, some fire must be there in that. Come to the point. Here I am going to say syntax. What is the syntax? Come on, fast. List obj2 is equal to list obj1 dot what? Copy of, and I'll carry the examples. Here. So, and I will copy both the examples here. Go to this place. Here I will get it. This example I will bring it. Shallow copy example. Of course, here I will get it. So this is the one. Which example this is? Shallow related. This example also I will get it. For your clarity purpose, this also I will carry. For what? Deep copy. So I'm going to take up deep copy examples. Deep copy. This is called what? Shallow copy. Are you following me? Yes. Now I'm going to ask you some important point I'm going to say. Most important point I'm going to say. Right? Take this one. So here I'm going to use it. Here. Saying Asif Ansari. Sir, can we use copy for any type of object? Provided that copy possibility is there, then you can copy. Otherwise, we cannot copy. I already said any object you can copy, provided there is a possibility of copy. Suppose I am yourself and myself going to exam. You did not prepare well. I prepared very well. You are asking me, sir, show me something. I said, I never show my roll number also, I say. Then what you will do? So you cannot copy. You prepared very well. I did not prepare. Student, show me. Okay, sir, right. You are having copy. I don't have copy. First of all, to whom to ask to copy? First of all, I should feel this student is having good knowledge. If I copy, I will get the marks. then I will copy. If he don't know anything, if I copy that answer in my notes, he will get 0, he will get 0. Why to copy? That means copy, who will provide the facility of copy? That only I have to copy. Copy will not be given to everybody. Suppose int a is there. A is equal to 10. Is it possible to copy? No, because single value, iterable, non-iterable objects are not possible to copy. Something you apply, don't put your doubt immediately. So, Laksha is asking, sir, I want to copy single or some limited elements then. That is what I'm going to write, most important. Excitement is over because they have seen so many faculties in their life. They already disturbed you, but here I'm going to correct your life. I'm going to patches your work and you will become a solid student. When you learn full stack Python in my class completely, which I'm only the single person, you will become a minimum package is 10 to 11 lakhs. Minimum. Even if you don't want, you will get the job, provided that 4 conditions. Day one I said what? That you have to follow. Anything is deviating, like sleeping, doing some train sound in the class, bus sound in the class, like sleeping slails, these are all called. Nothing will come. Whatever is there, like a dog tail only. No, dog tail in Telugu, if I convert it, is a very danger word. Come to the point. Most important point. Now, Laksha question, I will go for it. Look at. Now, see students, that is what I am interested to tell. LST is equal to, now I am going to enter into PT Bashi. I will come to your doubt, ma. Follow me. Now I will go to PT Bashi. So I will take it some 45.67 and I will go to Python here. Now I am going to take up print of what? LST comma ID of what? LST. ID of LST. Now I want to copy only this one. I want to copy only this one. Limited elements I want to copy. How do you copy? I will say, already my sir said that 0 to what? 2. 0 to 2 what? 0 to 1. What is the 0 to 1? 10 and PT Bashi. That I will put it into where? Something like a LST1. Assignment operator I am using. But it is not a deep copy because I am taking a limited elements. Only assignment operator, but I am using what? Slicing I am using, which is not comes under deep copy. If I completely take that, that is called what? Deep copy. But I am taking limited elements. Print that LST1 comma ID of what? LST1. See that this is a different. I am taking certain elements only. If you take complete elements, you will write what? Equal to. Are you able to follow? This is called slice based copy. Spell out. Slice based copy is not a deep copy. Slice based copy is a shallow copy. That is a point you need to remember. One more important point to be written here. So here I am writing, what is that? Slice based copy. Kucho. ఎందుకు ఫోల్డ్ చేసుకుంటావు హ్యాండ్స్? డోంట్ ఫోల్డ్ లైక్ దట్ ఇన్ ఫ్రంట్ ఆఫ్ ఎనీబడి. సిట్ ఇన్ యువర్ ఒరిజినల్ ప్లేస్. కమ్ హియర్. ఇక్కడ కూర్చో. డోంట్ ఫోల్డ్ హ్యాండ్స్ ఇన్ ఫ్రంట్ ఆఫ్ ఎనీబడి. మామూలు కూడా రావట్లేదు, అన్ని డిస్టర్బ్ చేసుకుంటూ వస్తున్నావు. ఇక్కడ కూర్చో. సో ఇక్కడ కూర్చో, రోజు ఇక్కడే కూర్చో. నిద్రపోకు. ఎందుకు నిద్రపోతావు? నోట్స్ తీసుకురా సరే. షో మీ ద నోట్స్. ఎంత నిద్రపోయి రాసినట్టే ఉంది ఇది. సో after that you did not write. After range, no notes is written. No notes is written. Wherever you are liking, you are writing. This side also something you are writing. Permutations you are writing this side. All in one this is called. So this is what is your commitment. One side permutations, one side Python, middle spoken English. Next after that what? Something. That is called all in one. After course is over, put that notes into dustbin. By seeing I am getting tension, first of all. So slice based copy, I'll get this. See. Is everybody writing notes daily? See. See, you see. So coming to the point back, this is called slice based copy. Slice based copy. So here, slice based copy. Slice based copy is always called what? Always called what here? Shallow copy. Regularly asking question, students. Okay, right hand. And next, I'll write it here. I'll write it here like this. So I'll write like this. So here I'm going to write it. Now follow me, students. Now I'm going to write it. Enter into the further. Did you understand this now? Yes. So PT Basi asked some questions. I will look into that once and I'll move to the further. So PT Basi, if list obj2 already existing, what happens? Number 2, what is this now? Empty list object 2 or list object 2 with the data in it. So that is very easiest doubt. Already A contains some value. In A another value I am placing. What value will be there? What value will be there? మీరు ఎందుకు waste asla? A is equal to 10. Another A is equal to 20. Another A is equal to 30. What is the value of A? 30. That is called the latest value. Can't you say that? First English problem you have. What is the value of A? What is the value of next? What is the value of A? What is the value of A printed? PT Basi doubt is what? List obj2 already existing. What happens? Is it a list obj empty or list obj with the data in it? What is containing? Data in it which is not merging or not doing anything. Look at that, which is very simple. Already list 1 is there. This is a list 1. I am taking some KVR is equal to some data 10 KV. Now I am writing something like 4.5, 4.5 and 6.7. Like this I am having. Already LST1 contains some this data or not? What I am doing now? LST1 is equal to KVR dot what I am saying? Copy of what the KVR is containing, the old data plus LST1 contains which data? This data only present in that. It is a very, very simple doubt. What is this? Already containing. Are you following me? Right. Basi, clear? So here, is it clear? Yes, Usha, clear. That's a right answer. Previous value replaced with what? Current value. So PT Basi, clear, I think so. This is out. So here it is done. So PT Basi clear? So go to the point. Here it is going to be slice based copy. It is done. So now it is going to be slice based copy also done. Slice based copy is not a deep copy. Okay, na? Right. Keep in mind. So now students, one more kind of function I want to go for it. What is the next function? Index of. Function called index of. I'll go to index of. So here index of. This concept I am going to discuss. Index based copy. So coming to the point of it, index based copy, my dear student, you also write imposition. First you write imposition first of all. So KVR of 0, what will happen? These are all my time waste doubts. These are all. KVR of 0 will give you what? 10. 10 is placed in where? LST1. What is the type of LST1? Lakshya, what is the type of LST1? Oh, come on. LST1. Type of what? LST1. Answer. Type of LST1 is what? Int. Muddubavulu int. Anjaneyulu, I think you are going out of order. Usha, out of order. This is called what? Laksha, out of order. Why? LST of KVR of 0. What is coming? Penno. 10 is going to be there in where? LST1. You are seeing what? LST1. LST1 means list. Like what? Your old knowledge, full form knowledge. SNO means student number. Atla. Yes name means what? Student name. Atla. Slow. If I say anything, you will feel it. I am not saying that. LST1 is containing what? Single value 10 now. What is the type? How it is a list, students? And by writing name called LST1, will it become list? Apply your brain, students. Brain should be there in brain place only. Brain should not be there in the knees. తెలుగులో చెప్పాలా? Right. So, Anjaneyulu got it. Now got it. He got it. So, Laksha got it. Need not, don't say sorry, my dear student. Laksha. Asking doubts, I'll say to you, these are all continuous process. So now time is 8:50. 8:50. So, are you feeling boring of the class or you are interesting? Are you getting subject? Online students, is your knowledge is increasing? Please respond. Is your knowledge is increasing? Good. Good. Nice. Okay, see how speed it is running the chart box. Good. Offline students, is it increasing? Is your knowledge increasing? Yeah, now doubt as well. No notes drive nidra. It's very doubtful. Tomorrow I should see your notes. Tomorrow I should see your notes. Actually, you stopped at where? Range. Now if you go to home, if you start writing the notes up to evening, night, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, notes will not complete. So 2 days worth is saying. And what you will do, I don't know. But you need to show me the notes. Tomorrow you will see. Tomorrow will you come to the class? Will you come? See, everybody is laughing. They have complete doubt. Will he come? Say originally. Will he come? No. They're saying. And you have to come and show me that. You need to tell me differently. Will you show? Where do you sit tomorrow? Here only you sit. Okay. Tomorrow you should see. Okay? Right. Done. So, Suresh, Python. Sir, exam process and exam name, please explain. What exam? So, Pushpalata, because of doubts we are confusing, sir. So, no, because of doubts, see, my explanation, you keep it. When they are asking doubt, you try to inculcate of understanding what doubts are others are getting. Understand their doubts also. No confusion. Of course, that will be there. Because at the end, if I clarify the doubts, that is okay. But in middle, some excitement students will be there. For them, I need to discuss. Okay. But actually, clarification of the doubts will be at the end only. Yeah, Suresh. I already said in my class, NASCAM exam. NASCAM exam I already said in the class. This will be supposed to be written after completion of the Python. After completion of the Python, this is an online certification exam. So, Suresh, as on today, it is not SCJP, Sun Certified Java Professional. As on today, it is a OCJP. It is a Oracle Certified Java Professional. SCJP is the old one. OCJP is a new one in Java side. And in Python, if you want to get it, NASCAM will conduct the test after the Python is completed. You will get, if you read my notes, everything will be from the notes. Everything. Don't think as it is variable names also will come, sir. Same concepts will come and you will get perfection in the class. Okay, Suresh? Now, coming to the point of it. So, does this deep copy is applied to immutable objects? Deep copy is applicable on all objects. Deep copy is applicable on all objects. Are you following me? Right. So, that I will close it. And so, Asif, due to some reasons, I switched to online from offline. Now it's easy to ask doubts without fear. Okay. Asif is saying like that. Okay. So, offline means fear. Huh? No fear, students. No fear when subject is here, when I am here. It is not a dialogue. It is a heartful word I am saying to you. It is a heartful word. Don't fear. I'm only the one which I'm speaking closely to my students. Okay, don't feel like that. You are most welcome. You can ask the doubts. No issue about it. Because you have a right to ask the doubts. Okay, I'll stop my class. Suresh, will basic Python is enough or full stack Python knowledge is required to take it? See, basic Python, no, complete Python is required. What is the complete Python? Core Python, advanced Python, Python for data science. Those three things required to qualify the NASCAM. Understand? They'll give you a certificate as what? Python for data science, a certified programmer for Python for data science. If you keep it in your badge, in a packet, if you say, see my BTech memo, they'll say, go and stand in the line, they will say. If you say, I'm a NASCAM Python certified programmer, they'll say, okay, come first, they will say. All of them are having BTech certificates only, but nobody is having proper certification for Python. It is recently trending now, that's why. Okay, so will you cover all these three? He is asking the doubt. My first day, PT Basi is very dangerous doubts he is asking. First day you see, ma, what is my first day? Full stack Python, what I said, Python programming. What I cover, Python programming, advanced Python programming, Python for data science, A and ML, in 4 projects plus 1 project. I'll explain like anything. Like anything I will explain. I'll explain like anything. When I'm saying this confident, you can attend anywhere, any content you can download, compare. Anywhere, any IIT material you take it. Take that, their curriculum you download, see that. Because I don't want to say, because I want to make you to give that guarantee for you. Read notes and come. Without reading notes and you sleep in the class like this, even if I do wonders in the class, you will not capture that. Okay, Basi? Right. So, is having some doubt. Is Sanjay, Praneeth is asking this doubt. What is his doubt? We see. What is his doubt? We'll see. Almost time is getting over now. So execute this one, sir. In backward direction, you said no, begin greater than this one. Try to see this. S is equal to Sanjay. This is called S is equal to Sanjay. This data you copy. Now this is, he is saying this type of answer. He is saying this answer. What is this answer is coming? Y. So what is this answer using? And this type of doubts is all left hand, left finger. S, A, N, J, A, and what? Y. What is this meaning is? First of all, what is this? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is this says? Backward direction. From where? From where? 0 to, what is this now called? What is this now? 0. This is going to be called what? Begin. No begin is there. No begin means what? First of all, actually you are supposed to take what? 0. What is this now? What is this actually? 0 greater than 4 is called what? False. That means it is not going to be covered. What is the meaning of that is? Reverse direction means what? From where are you starting from? Begin to end plus 1. When you did not specify anything, as I clearly said, what is this order? Reverse. Reverse means from where you will start. That is nothing but what? 4 plus 1. End plus 1. End plus 1. End plus 1 is called what? The value is going to come. The value, sorry, end plus 1 is called what? 4. 4, no? 4. 4 plus 1. Y. 4 plus 1. This is not specified anything here. This is a very important. Of course, this is already addressed in the class. What is the end value? Begin to what? End plus 1. What is the beginning here? Nothing is there. That time what is going to be, what is an order first of all? Minus 1. What is an answer? Begin to end plus 1. What is our end plus 1? Begin is not there. From where it starts here? End plus 1. What is an end plus 1? 5. What is that begin here? It is not going to become 0 there. What is going to become begin? It should be 5. 4 plus 1. So the 5 is answer is called what? Y. Y. If you see that notes, already that points are mentioned. Special points I mentioned already. Special points I mentioned. So, Sanjay, so come to the point of it. Narendra Babu. So, okay, Narendra Babu is saying something. Narendra Babu, thank you for your compliments. Right. So now I'll stop my class because 9 o'clock. And tomorrow class when I come back, I'll continue this concept. Tomorrow is a very, very important. Enumeration concept I'll tell you. And this is the main important things are left out. This is tomorrow class I will cover. Tomorrow, sharpet. Yeah. See, nobody is coming late. And when I'm seeing on the way, running, I like it. This is your fire. Running like anything. I have seen some students, girls also, fast. I'm keeping helmet and I'm observing my students. Running like anything. That I really like it. That is called punctuality. If I say, come anytime, you will take tea and you will come to the class. That time problem. On time. Timing is on time. Subject must be peaks. Punctuality must be peaks. Everything must be peaks. Correct? That is called reality. Bring this message to your friends. Good? Right. Are we increasing our subject? Your confidence is increasing? Right? Need to write the notes or not? So tomorrow I will verify his notes. Compulsory I will verify. You need to come to the class. Right. Thank you, students. All the best. Carry on. Online students, today time is over. Time is over. There is no doubts of online today. Niharika, thank you, mom. No online doubts today.